Balancing a mathematical equation is like balancing an actual balance. If we have an orange block and some green blocks on each scale, then we need to remove some green blocks from these scales to figure out how much the orange block weighs. So we remove 5 green blocks from one scale so that we are just weighing the orange block on one scale. But now the scales are unbalanced. To balance both scales again, we need to remove 5 blocks from the other scale as well. Now the scales are balanced, and we can see the orange block weighs the same as 7 green blocks. Believe it or not, we just solved the algebra equation x plus 5 equals 12, where x is the orange block and 5 and 12 are the green blocks. When we removed 5 blocks from the left scale, we did the equivalent of subtracting 5 from the left side of the equation, and when we removed 5 blocks from the right scale, we did the same thing as subtracting 5 from the right side of the equation, leaving us with a balanced equation where x equals 7. Let's try an algebra problem with 2 orange blocks. Again, we remove 5 from both sides, but what do we do now if we want to find the weight of one block? Well, if we remove one of the blocks, that is the same thing as removing half the weight from the left scale, which means to balance the scales, we need to remove half the weight from the right scale as well. This leaves us with 1 orange block equaling 3 green blocks. As an algebra equation, we just solved 2x plus 5 equals 11. First, we subtracted 5 from both sides of the equation, and then we divided both sides by 2 when we removed half the weight from both scales. Notice the key trick to solving algebra equations is that if you do something to one side, you need to do the same thing to the other side as well.